I get to the area itself, and straight away I get targeted by some scammers, and they basically do a really good number on me. It's one of the best times I've ever been scammed, to be honest. And it was all down to timing, luck on their part, and my politeness.
So what's the first thing they do? You get out of the tuk-tuk, and then what do they do?
So effectively, I walk up, I basically get dropped off, come in, and a guy approaches me and goes, Capitari, and that's the name of the camp I'm going to be going to. I'm like, yeah, that is the camp, actually. He goes, my friend, my name is Robert, blah, blah, blah. I'm here, I go to Capitari camp tomorrow, blah, blah. Have you got your equipment for the ayahuasca ceremony? Then I'm like, what? Like, what do you mean?
Money.
Well, you exactly.
I have money.
And he goes, no, you need things. And he goes, like a Wellington boot. And he goes, like, you need other things for the ceremony. Very important. And I'm like, I wasn't really aware that I was going to basically need anything. But I just kind of walked away, just like, fine, no. But essentially they'd said, we're going to wait here until you come outside. So I wander off, basically go into my room, check in. It's not a particularly nice room. I mean, very basic, virtually non-existent internet. There's no fiber going out there, so you've got a phone line with everybody in the hotel, and it's bloody terrible. But I kind of wander out 20 minutes later. The guy's still waiting there for me, and then his mate comes up, and he introduces his friend, and he goes, he's some kind of cultural liaison for the Iquitos ayahuasca experience, making sure Westerners have a good experience, like kind of in Iquitos. And he goes, all right, plausible. But he had a little roll with like the paintings and shit in, which straight away made me suspicious. And he had a few T-shirts as well. One of them had said something about it's like farting on ayahuasca or something. Then I looked at it, and I'm like, and I got defensive at this point and said, my friend, I'm not here to buy T-shirts. And he put a good move in the sense that he instantly got offended. He goes, I'm not selling you anything. I don't want to sell you anything. I just thought it was funny. And it was like, basically as a sense of humor. Then I'm like, all right, I'll let you off with that. But I always felt a bit bad that but he had initially questioned him harshly. And they said, all right, we'll go to the main market. I'm like, all right, might as well. I didn't have that much money on me. Jump in. It's like a couple of kilometres away, and it's...
So you get in a tuk-tuk with them?
Yeah, basically in both of them. And basically we just drive off. Went to the main market, and
This very Thailand suit shopping and stuff in it. I take you to this place, and then all of a sudden you owe them something because they've taken you
the key
there.
it was the Capitari. I thought they went for or affiliated with Capitari. And so when he comes up, points at you, says Capitari, but he knew the guys who were coming there. There was a decently light hood, and he goes, that was the one which got me. So we get to the market, then you've got the food section, and it's like just all kinds of animals. The heat, low top, so it's very hot, sickly smells, and he's going through, that's like armadillo, then you see like dead skinned armadillo, then you've got like different snakes and various other things going on, so it's very hot, very humid, you can smell the blood. We're tracking through, get to a point where his mate, his friend's store for the Wellington boots, and try some on, all right, try some big ones on, try some big ones on again, and all right, like how much? And he's like $20. So he's not bothering with Solé anymore. We're in US territory. Then I'm like, rubber boot? Sounds a lot. But at this point, I'm a little bit tired, and I know I'm actually going into the Amazon, so I actually probably need them. So it's plausible I need wellies. So yeah, all right, I went for it. So basically, we get the wellies. Then the next thing is you need these Amazonian tobacco, mapacho cigarettes for the ceremony. And he goes, so essentially you need a specialist cigarette of tobacco just for the ceremony. So we go to this stall, and he goes, all right, try this one. It's banana leaf, basically wrapper. He jabs it in my mouth, this big fat thing. And I'm like, oh. And he goes, try this one. And he goes, all these different types. And he starts jabbing these, like, really huge, like, really fat, like, really raw.
Are they lit for you to try?
Not at that point. I'm lighting them, like the cigars. And I'm like, well, that one's all right. I'm like, all right, get to the point. All right, I'll buy some of those. So I need these for the experience. He goes, very important. My friend. Essential for this ceremony. And it's like, all right, if it's essential for the ceremony, I'll get some. And it's like, all right, how much for that? And he looks at me, he's like,
$40.
20 soles. Or he's like $20 or something.
We
go into a different stall. So this guy's on soles now. That's a lot. A packet of cigarettes is only about 12. And he goes, for natural Amazonian tobacco. And he goes, expensive.
Important.
So at this point, I'm starting to basically realise I've been fucked over, or I'm in the process of being fucked over. There's something else I need as well, which is this fragrance. So essentially you wash yourself with this like very specific fluid.
They saw you coming to
Florida to water or something, and it's like we kind of go up to this thing with this plastic bottle with this like yellow looking liquid in.
Piss.
Then I'm looking, then I'm like, so I need this for the ceremony. He goes, very important, essential. Then I'm like, all right, how much for this one? And he's like, 40 solid. And I'm like, and again, it's a decent amount. It's 10 quid, $15 odd. And again, so each of these are like, they're starting to add up these things.
Yeah.
And All right, we get into at this point. I basically make my excuse and say, my friends, I haven't got any more money. I've got to go to a cash machine, thinking that'll put them off. Oh no,
I have a cash machine.
They take me to the cash machine, the best in town. Basically, all the different machines. He goes, all cards work, all machines work. As he basically gets me to the door. At this point, I'm basically trying to think of an excuse to I wouldn't not even jib them off or leave. But at this point, basically, I'm just trying to be polite. So I don't want to be. I don't want to be an. Exactly, they do.
It's amazing.
I don't want to be an overt cock. Because you're only 1 week into the holiday, so you haven't really got your guard up. You're not really at the point where you just want time to go away.
Yeah, that's what happens when you're traveling. You become seasoned, and eventually you're like, go fuck yourself. Find someone. Exactly. Find another mark. It's not going to work.
Go fuck yourself. And it's all right, then get to a point where we're back in the tuk-tuk, and he's taking me back. Then he brings out these amulet, those necklaces, and some made out of the ayahuasca root, or the it's like this. It was like a clover, and it's like it's kind of got some lacquer on it, some various other things, and I'm like. And he goes, oh, my friend, you need for the ceremony. And I'm like, so I need this for the ceremony. So he goes, oh, my friend, very important. And it's like, all right, then how much for this? And he goes, 150.
He's gone for the big one.
Oh, so yeah. So I'm like, oh.
So you're looking at how much for that? 150. So that's what?
25, 22 quid or something. Substantial fucking little thing he's probably paid $1 for or something. Or less. Then I'm like, whoa, my friend, I can't do that. And then it's like, what about 2? And he goes, I do your deal, like 200. And it's like, I'm not buying 2. And in the end,
you don't want it. How about I sell you 2 of them?
In the end, I paid 100 for 1. So basically, he was trying to force the 2. Then I was like, oh. And at this point, basically, we get to the place, and they're loving it. Basically, they're happy as fuck. They're really, really happy. And then we kind of leave on goodish terms because again, we don't want to be too much of a dick. But at this point, basically, I am a little bit pissed off with them. I don't really kind of engage or want to speak to them again after I come out. The next day, as I meet the group for the camp, so we come down at 7:30 a.m. for breakfast, and then you start seeing the other people for the camp, and I'm like, I'm just hoping for some groups of chicks or something, just some kind of eye candy. Then it's like,
for some way to lift weights.
Ready. It was dude. Yeah. That is just all dudes, pretty much. But I start chatting to them, and it's mostly Yanks. In fact, it was all Yanks. Yeah, all American. One was living in Japan, but it was the guy who's living in Japan got properly ripped off. So it looks like they did exactly the same thing for him. But he bought the fragrance, the fragrance, the mapachos, the statue, the necklace, the pants, the ceremonial shirt. And he goes, this guy starts describing this shirt and goes, oh, I got this ceremonial shirt yesterday in the market. These guys helped me. And he goes, I'm so happy with it. And he goes, it looks so good. And I'm looking and it's like, how much did you pay for this shirt? And he goes, oh, I don't want to say it was a lot. Then I'm like, but this guy's beaming. And he was loving it. He was blissful in his bit of ignorance of being ripped off. And I'm like, I'm guessing he paid about $100 for this shirt.
What did the shirt look like?
It was a shirt with these it's kind of a motif. It was almost like a borderline. It was like straight lines, coming in, but at 90-degree angles.
So when you say shirt, you mean a button shirt?
It was a white shirt with a line pattern on it, and the line pattern was synonymous with the basically shaman. So it is actually in their culture, basically a pattern used in, but it was just clearly a touristy shirt. But the one he got was a specially made shaman shirt, better quality, superior printing. Absolutely not in the same factory as that of the junk the normal people buy.
Most importantly, necessary for the ritual.
The same guy bought a ayahuasca pipe for about $70 on the day we left. And another one of the Americans I spoke to bought a painting. And bearing in mind, everybody in South America hassles you to try and sell you a little piece of artwork. He bought one for $200.
Holy shit.
$200. I mean, I can't fathom it. And again, this guy was happy the next day. He goes, dude, I bought this painting yesterday. And it was absolutely dope. And another American goes, man, I saw that painting. I was going to buy that cape. So 2 of the guys at my camp were basically biding with each other to get this $200 thing. The sweatshops making this thing, I saw some of them. They're not sweatshops, but they're basically being produced on an industrial scale. Every guy's got 20 of them. And again, so when we get ripped off in these places like Cusco and they ask you 100 solé for this now, it's because of these Yank dudes are like, hot diggity dog, that looks amazing. And it's but they were so happy. He was happy with his shirt, ceremonial shirt and pants, and the other guy with his painting, which fair enough if they're happy for it, but it makes the rest of our lives different as a tourist a bit more difficult because they all think we're going to open the wallet in the same way, which we're not.